How's it going? Alrighty. I just remembered another thing. I guess that's in bugs. When ship is crashing is shield flash color stays on. Or I guess it's in whatever state it was when it last left off. So I'm gonna try and take care of almost all of these things today. I don't know if I'll be able to. And I don't even know if this is considered a bug. I'm gonna move it up here. Maybe I can get this thing, maybe I can get this thing. Let's do bugs first because they're the least fun. Okay, when player lands in ship, a hit is recorded and you lose the shield. Let's make it so that does not happen. All right. So that's the player. I guess I had that script open. All right, so land in ship. No? What did I call it? Enter ship. Enter ship complete. Is this when it really happens? Where's the hit recorded? Enter ship. Ship back recharge time equals 3. Recharging equals true. Initiate fight, enter ship complete. So it doesn't record a hit. What? Alright. Enter ship. Unless it does it somewhere else. That's the cockpit, it just calls enter ship. It's gotta be here. Pass player. Oh, here it is, yeah, destructible hit. Right there. Hit for 0. So if I'm hit for 0, if it's the player's ship, and it now has the player, which I guess it does. Yes. Then I do have the shield. So then I don't have the shield and do no damage. Okay. I guess I should just worry about this completely then, right? So if amount, only worry about this if the amount being passed in is not 0. And then I don't have to do it here. So if I have the shield, do no damage. Well, if the amount is 0, nothing's going to happen. If the amount is not 0, lose the shield, but do no damage. Otherwise, do all the damage. Do the sprite flash, minus equals amount, which is going to be 0. Okay. and invincible. Okay, that should fix that. Right, so I should get the shield, and then I should be able to get the controller here. Kind of like this better. I have the shield and I can jump out, land back in the ship, and I still have the shield. Nice. Alright, so now still have the shields. Let's go ahead and get hit by something. Oh wait, how does this work? Oh, it has nothing to do with the shield. It's just if I'm crashing the... Yeah, that. That's not the shield, that's just the hit. Yeah. I guess the camera should follow the Oh, I gotta fix that too. What was that? Oh, I actually jumped out of the ship at the same time. Let's add that to the list. So that I can get rid of, but we got more stuff. Game over screen. Camera should follow crashing the ship. Or just the player. It currently stays still. Game over screen. Any option. The images switch to this sprites which aren't set. Okay. Shield flash color stays on. So this is actually the hit color stays on. So when I get hit, do sprite flash. So I guess I should only do sprite flash. If I don't die. And if I don't die, I'll end up here. That should fix that. I just gotta die. And it worked. Fix that too. So let me make sure I can get the shields. Alright, so now I'm gonna try and die. And same thing. I guess this should have a sound effect too. So this is going to trigger the next thing. Yeah. So that's a bug too. Not really sure. So I fixed it. So more game over screen stuff. Game over screen. If you triggered game over after level complete was triggered, game still loads next level. Oh, I wrote that up there. Okay. So let's do all these things. So this one will be on what triggers game over in level manager. Game over. Yeah. So all it does right now is pause enemy. So the other thing is game over screen. Player script still active. That one's an easy one. Right, so I'll go level. If player does not equal null, destroy player. Maybe not destroy the player, just like player.enable with false. Just turn off the script. That's good enough. Pause enemy entrance movement. Right? Another thing is that will disable all upcoming events because those events get triggered when they enter the scene. But events that have already started triggering, like level end here, if special text is null, final wait time is greater than 0, final wait time minus, else done equals true there. So what I need to know. I guess I will destroy the player. The player doesn't have any weird on destroy stuff, does it? No. On disable, no. So level manager, destroy player.game. So if I beat the level and the player suddenly doesn't exist, do nothing. Level manager, no. Done equals true if level manager dot instance dot player does not equal null, safely end the level, else do nothing, the player is gone, he must have died. Something like that. So that should fix that. I can pretty easily prove it just by beating a level really quick. And then that one as well. And I can probably do the last one as well by just setting it equal to the, go in here. Where is it? Quit button. Right, I just need to add an unselectable, which is really just the normal. there. And that should fix this issue. All right. Finding and fixing bugs left and right here. So I can test almost all of them, I think. So I just have to jump out of the ship and die before the level officially ends. There we go, complete, jump out. And the player actually should be dead. It didn't switch scenes. That's good. I can't control the player because he's dead, right? I don't see him anywhere. Oh wait. I do not see him anywhere. If I go to level manager, player, missing, he's gone. Oops. And the flickering thing worked. Oh, but I retried and I still have my shield. So on retry, keep all my things. That doesn't make sense, huh? I gotta reset the ship whenever I get a game over. Now I'm overpowered. Yeah. Also, when I'm out of the when I jump out of the ship, it doesn't show its shield anymore for some reason. Why is that? If I look at ship, if is player ship, this is all I care about. It's the player ship. I don't care if it actually has the player in it. All right, so that should take care of that. So it still has a shield. I'll try to get hit here. Oh. Oh, how am I not dying? Oh, I have a specific amount of health in these ships. Oh, yep. My ship can still get hurt when I'm not in it. I'm guessing it can still crash. There, it got hit. Nothing happened. Alright. What was it gonna do? Oh, right, I have to reset on a game over. Yeah, on a game over, reset power-ups. So, where do I normally see this? Player ship reset. Who else calls this? Level manager and destructible. I don't have to do that. Set power-ups. Yeah, I mean, kind of should happen there if it starts crashing. That makes sense. So if I die outside, it also resets power-ups. That's fine. Okay, cool. if ship and ship has player. See, this I don't really care about. I don't care if it's the player ship. Is player ship. I don't care that it has the player. Start crashing. Oh, okay. That's just for crashing. And then if it is the player ship, reset it. Makes sense. Okay. And then in terms of the game over screen following the player, I actually don't want that because it would just follow him until, well, it still has a minimum, right? So that doesn't matter. And he can't move left and right anymore because the level manager destroys him once game over screen is shown. So why does the camera stop following the player? If the player's Y is above a certain position, then I adjust my Y position. Okay. Is this even a thing? Let me see here. It's like, does the player actually die? Like if I'm up here and I run into something, hit me. Right, the camera's not following me anymore. Where am I? Right, so the ship's position is moving. Where's the player? It stays the same. But if I'm in the ship, shouldn't I just be following the ship? Or am I never following the ship? Pretty sure I'm always following the ship. Okay. Then what happens when I jump out of it? Is that like exit ship? So now my current position is set to the ship's position plus the cockpit. Okay. So don't I normally? Yeah, so does current ship get unset when the ship like the ship no longer has the player if it's crashing? That doesn't make sense either. Oh, I probably can't control it if it's crashing, so that's probably a thing here. If not crashing, so that's all the control stuff. So here, this shouldn't depend on whether or not it's crashing. This just always happens. And that is the deal with that. This frame rate stuttering thing is driving me up the wall. There we go, now we're falling down. Man, what a barrage of bullets. Nope. Ah, press quit. This is actually okay. So now I can come here and say that this is now taken care of. Damn fly. Alright, so that was like a bunch of the bugs. If player ship dies before you're in the cruiser, that one's an annoying one that I'll do not today, I think. Let's do some non-bugs. Message box, text sound. Oh, I want to fix this like controller thing. So like menu screen. Should not take in more than one input per 0.1 seconds or something like that. Right, so that's like this thing. Because I'm checking the input here, right? Here, previous and next. So all I need is something like flow, pool, public, static, pool, menu items, can accept input, false, I guess true by default, makes sense. You know what? I might be able to do something else. Let's see. Game controllers, right? So I have my buttons. I can just add something very simple here that was like input time. Record when the input was last recorded. Any button equals button. Any button dot input time equals time dot time. I just do button input time equals time dot time, and then any button equals button. If any of these states are correct, I do the same thing here. So here I should have the same outcome. I should be able to set any button as well. But here, any button gets overridden. So instead of doing that, or no. I could really just say just want to get the last input time. You know what? I won't even worry about it for the controller. I don't really know why else I want this, so I'm just going to manually do it here. Menu input time 0.1. Menu input timer. So after so much time, yeah. So here, all I need to do is say an update. If any button game controller dot any button dot down, menu input time equals 0, menu items can accept input equals false. If not menu can accept input, then if menu input timer is greater than menu input time, then menu items can accept input. Otherwise, time dot input timer plus equals time dot time. And then for menu items, next and equals menu controller dot can accept input. Same thing for the previous. Menu controller dot menu input. So now I can't go wild, flicking the stick all in different directions and accidentally hit menu items that I don't want to. With any luck. What do I got here? Okay, so that's gonna be removed there, and then what is up, dude? Just fixing a bunch of bugs. It's a bug fixing day. In the process, I'm also discovering more bugs and then fixing those too. So.
Well, you love bugs, don't you?
Dude.
You just can't wait to be king.
Let's see if it even works anymore. So yeah, it kind of works, although... Oh, every time I press a thing, it does it again. I actually have to wait. Huh. So what's happening here? The time is resetting to 0.
So it's the alt. Okay, so now we need an icon for this.
Weird.
What do we got on the chat? Huh? White Sands, you here?
No. No, nothing.
I'm leaving.
It's dead zone. So, I mean, this is technically wrong, what I'm doing here. So, let's see here.
So stop it.
I guess what I can do is instead of this, I can say, oh, I can put it in deselect all. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, shit. disable input. Disable menu item input. And that's going to do what? And that's going to do this instead. And then in the menu item, if next or previous, menu dot disable, no, disable input. Again, is that what I called it? Oh, I undid it. Disable menu item input. It's not really any button, just if I'm going next or previous. So it lets me do it, but it's not as crazy. So that's good. Still pretty fast, actually. You know what? I don't think it's working. Did I set it to point? You know what? I'm just going to set it really high just to make sure that that's actually doing a thing. Timer is 0. Let's make this a 1. Nope, not working. Alright. So this gets set to false. Next or previous. Disable. Oh, I'm disabling it. Yeah, so I can do that one. Current item equals. Well, that shouldn't have anything to do with it. Set selected. I guess let's do this. And go back. Okay. So now here, why is it 0.1? Oh, because it was public. Well, in either case, it's 0, so it's going to increment, and now it is 0.3. So, all right. So, I guess I should do something about that. I guess I cannot make it public so that it doesn't serialize and save. Sounds good. Okay, so it does work. I guess 0.1 seconds was a little small, so I'll do like 0.1 Alright, nice. That feels a little better. Let's see if it happens on the main menu too. Kind of never goes faster than that, no matter how many times I'm... Nice. I guess there should be a quit option on the main menu too that ends the game. That's probably important. Oh, it's written right here. Quit. Ugh. Dude. Player death is no animation. Okay, so menu screen. So that's taken care of. That was actually a bug. Alright, now let's do something interesting here. It got rid of a bunch of bugs. There's still a bunch left, but whatever. Get to those on another day. How are we doing on the title screen? Title screen? Box art.
Title screen. No, it's a title screen. What are you talking about?
It'll be a picture-in-picture.
Yeah. I have a little picture, and I look at it every day. Shmup. Oh no! I accidentally deleted it.
And my entire memory of it.
Yeah. Who am I? Who am I? That should be on the list too. That was a fun movie. Rush Hours.
Wait,
I don't know
are
how...
you talking about the Keanu Reeves movie?
Who am I?
No.
No, I'm talking about the Jackie Chan movie.
Oh, okay. I recently saw a Keanu Reeves movie where for some reason everybody had bad acting, but except for Thomas Middleditch was pretty decent.
What's his name?
Thomas Middleditch. He's like a comedian.
That's
he was in
name.
Silicon Valley and a couple of like Verizon commercials or one of those phone companies. Anyway, it was called Replicas.
Oh, I've heard of it, yes.
Yeah, and he's basically like a chief engineer of this company that's trying to map the human mind and be able to put it inside of a machine. Anyway, so like, it's not really a spoiler. Like the opening scene of the movie, they show them like going through the process.
No, I saw the movie.
Oh, did you? Okay, because you said you just heard of it.
No, as you started explaining it, now I realized what movie it was.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, the CGI on it was, oh my god.
It was okay.
No,
I honestly didn't care for it because there really wasn't much of it overall in the movie.
It was like a different frame rate.
Yeah, that.
Like,
so like it reminded me of watching like the original Terminator movie and the Terminator moving, right?
Yeah, but he made sense because you could see like he looked like he was a clunky thing.
No, but like if you watch the Terminator again, you'll see what I mean because it looks like stop motion animation.
Oh really? Yeah, I guess I haven't seen it in a while, or maybe a remastered version has fixed those issues or something like that too.
But yeah, it did look like that a little bit. You are right, but it didn't bother me too much because really there really wasn't much of it.
Yeah, no. Overall, I kind of liked the movie, even though still, I don't think there's ever been a movie where you're like, "Yep, that's everything I would have done."
Yeah, exactly. There was so many moments where like he did really not think this through at all, and then other times where
and he's supposed to be like this super genius.
Yeah, but then I like really tried. I was like, well, if I were really in this situation, I had zero time to grieve. I just had to like think from moment to moment. Like there's no way I'm accounting for everything. You're just kind of like seat of your pants, craziness, right?
Yeah, but he didn't. The biggest thing that I never understood is like, I mean, in the end, it worked out for him because they came to like
Yeah.
because everything just that's how that thing played out. But one of the key things for me was when he had limited resources and he had to make a big decision. There were so many other possibilities,
Yeah. Yeah.
like so many. I kind of like the bad guy a little bit though, like the character.
He like wasn't even a bad guy until the end of.
Exactly, till the very yeah. That's why it's like throughout the whole movie, he's like at first you see him and you're like, I don't know so much,
He's just
but
an
it's like a
annoying
pretty
boss.
neutral character. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then later on, he keeps dancing back and forth between like, it does he actually like the guy?
Mm,
Is he being like condescending secretly? Is he actually being sarcastic or actually saying the things he's saying?
right. Oh, okay. So power meter arrow indicator for selection. I'll do that. So I'll make a little arrow art asset if I don't have one, because it's easy enough to make. Um, I have something.
That's the only view you have of that robot, right?
What are you talking about?
The green guy.
The green guy? Oh, yeah. I mean, there's no other angle if that's what you mean. I have an original drawing in my notebook, but it looks very similar.
Okay, well then that won't help.
So let me do like a black screen here, or I could just do. Oh, I just realized that I've been streaming without my webcam. Say something.
Hello.
Okay, so your audio is actually coming in.
I found the end screen. He made it to heaven.
Wait, what?
Look at my screen.
Oh, yeah.
The robot was our savior all along.
Oh man. So I should have been. Yeah, there we go. So now here I am. And so I'm going to temporarily, let's see, enable this. So all I have to do is pop out the Discord window, and then it shows up. And then I'll just do other screen. And display. I'll just hide this for now. All right. Now I can safely do that. All right, file. Son of a bitch.
So this helps me see spacing though. So
Why are you trying to see that like that?
it's like I want the buildings out of the way so I can see how much the composition.
Hmm.
Remember we were talking about like not much happening. Well, this is all the stuff that's happening. The the the
Gotcha.
the buildings are basically part of the background. I mean, I could remove the sky too, but it kind of looks cool.
Yeah. So really, I just need a tiny 100 by 100
He's shooting
arrow. Maybe 200 by 100. 200.
So his eyesight is looking at something here. So maybe we have one of those yellow guys coming in here.
Should be able to just do
On the
this.
ship.
to the center. I need like a
This will be ship one.
ruler here.
We also still have more of that other game.
Yes, that is correct. Let's see here. Here to here.
So where's the color?
To here.
There it is.
So select inverse.
Oh, so do that. This. Specific. Okay.
Anti-alias? No.
Go back here. Oops.
And delete. Oh, before I delete. And then delete. Not sure if that helps.
Oh, I did the helicopter thing.
Yeah, yeah. How was that, man?
Freaking awesome.
I can imagine.
It was really cute. Scary as hell, though.
I can also imagine that.
Like it's my first time in a helicopter too.
Yeah, I've never been, so that's.
It went from like terrifying to like super exciting, but then like the terrifying is still in the back of your head because like gusts of wind. It was like a really small helicopter, so it's just barely enough room for two people, and like this thing they called cyclic, which is basically like the joystick controller, and you both kind of have your hands on it, and so it works exactly how you think it would, but it's extremely sensitive.
Uh-huh.
And obviously, I couldn't do anything on like takeoff or landing. But and when you got to a safe zone, which safe zone is still like you see the cars underneath you and everything.
Yeah.
We were up like 600 feet, I think he said it was, and you know it was kind of like a student driver wheel thing. But he said it's also normal in most helicopters, like this kind of double pilot thing to kind of have like a failsafe, because apparently so much can go wrong, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much that you can do to make things go horribly wrong. The first of which apparently is letting go of the joystick because that could potentially like break the entire blade off the helicopter,
Fuck.
which is crazy. There's also like when you're going up and down, you also have to like keep into account like counter rotation of the tail. So like as you're bringing the throttle up and down, you gotta like hit these pedals that are also hitting the throttle on the like tail blade, so you spin counter to the extra thrust you're adding, and like just like you would feel turbulence in the air in a plane, big old plane, in a little helicopter, man, like a gust of wind, it's horrifying. But it's like, and it's so weird. Like the guy was super calm the entire time.
Yeah. Just used to it.
Yeah.
For sure. I had a. It reminds me so much of the similar experience when I was in a tiny airplane as a passenger.
Oh yeah, when did that happen?
About a year and a half ago. My boss at my previous job basically owns his own mini plane, which is like when I first heard about it, I thought it was going to be like a private jet that could like comfortably seat a family, but no, it's like
Oh yeah,
really small. Like two people fit in it, and it's not comfortable. Like
like trying to get you on Jurassic Park Island, kind of small plane.
yeah, um,
I mean, those things still aren't cheap, but yeah.
no.
I mean, a private jet's like millions of dollars.
So yeah, it was a lot like what you were describing, which is like yeah, you feel all the turbulence. It definitely feels
Mm-hmm.
way less safe than being on a commercial airliner, because I don't know, like even there, it's like you have no sense of like you feel like you're on the ground even though you're in the air, but when you're in that thing,
Uh-huh.
it's like Man, no, you kind of get a sense of like, holy crap, like there's a piece of metal below my feet, and below that is about 10,000 feet of air until the
Yeah, dude.
ground, and that's scary as hell.
Yeah, at least with a plane though, with those, so there's a couple of benefits with those little planes. Like, yeah, they can feel like they're about to like fall apart, but because they're super light and like they have a slightly better glide ratio because of that, like wingspan to entire body
Oh yeah.
kind of ratio. There have been cases, even I had a teacher who was in a plane crash and everybody survived. It was one of those small planes and the engines like blew out. They lost engine power, but like I said, they have enough glide ratio and momentum at that moment that they just kind of maneuvered and glided and even landed in like into like past some treetops and into like a lake, and everybody was fine. Like they were banged up a little bit, but you have a better chance. Like a freaking commercial liner, that thing has like way too much momentum. Like that Sully Sullenberger stuff is like insanely impossible.
Yeah, and then he did do the thing where he was like, "Yeah, go ahead and grab the flight stick, right? So you can like actually fly the plane."
Yeah.
Um, Man, that was kind of
Oh,
scary. He's like, "Yeah,
damn.
it's just like a video game. Just look at this screen and like it shows you like what your altitude, what your
Uh,
angle, what your angle is, and you just basically try to keep it within these ranges and you're good." And I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like, and I would move it like the slightest bit, which was also really hard because it had like it's just vibrating so much, so you had to like grip it so hard. It was such a forearm workout just holding it still.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
That's wild. Yeah, I was always on the fence on whether like which I would like more, a plane or a helicopter.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I haven't done the plane one, but
I haven't done the
helicopter's
helicopter
pretty
one.
cool.
It was an experience, I guess. That's why you need like, what is it like the 1,000 hours or something of time before you
I
can.
don't know. That's what I need to find out. I got the guy's info because if like I kind of want to do it, I kind of want to, but that it's like $300 an hour.
God,
So, however, yeah, if it's 1,000 hours,
$300,000.
Jesus, exactly. I don't
Uh,
know. I don't know about that. That's a bit much. I feel like I you could like pay for like an entire helicopter college for that, like a few of them.
Helicopter college.
Yeah, helicopter,
Heli college.
helicopter. It's hella college.
Yeah. Man, that party was hell at college.
Okay,
Okay.
this way. Ship's getting shot at, bro.
So where do we have whether or not it was actually selected equals the
Do the
position.
do those yellow guys shoot one bullet or two bullets?
Do the yellow guys shoot one bullet or two bullets?
Do they have one gun or two guns each
Which
ship?
yellow guys?
Yellow enemies.
Which ones are you? There's multiple yellow ones.
Show me your screen. All right, you are. Yeah, put the in it. Start to play. It's like the first ones that pop up. I think
The little ones don't shoot anything. The big ones
there are
just
ones you
shoot.
can. There are ones you can jump in.
Yeah, the ones you can jump in that look like drumsticks. Um,
Um, I think so. Yeah.
this one. Well, that's not it.
Yeah.
This one. It always wants to load at a weird Z position. There.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Oh, okay, so it's got one in the middle. So where's the pilot in that thing?
It doesn't have a pilot. It's like I don't
How do you
really
get in it?
I don't know. You really want me to explain the way this universe works?
Yes, please. That'd be great. Thank you.
No. Some things make sense, some things don't. Why, when I kill enemy ships, can I power up my own ship? My bullets somehow like absorb the energy of the destruction and wirelessly send it back to me.
It's whatever you want to make it in the
Yeah.
lore.
All right then. Your pilot jumps in the ship, rips out a whole bunch of other stuff that's inside that he knows is useless
Okay.
to the actual control of the ship to make space for
Okay,
himself.
I'm even gonna put that on here. I'm gonna put a latch that this is the latch he rips open, and
Oh,
it's just
man.
gonna say useless on it.
As long as it's subtle, I guess. Oh man. All right.
That is pretty cool though. That's like some small soldier shit. They just like rip out the brain. This is where all this shit happens. Plug it in.
I guess I have to spawn an arrow somewhere.
It's like you find a robot, and then you just like rip a panel in the back, stick your like hand into and grab the wires, and it becomes like a marionette
Yeah.
puppet kind of thing.
For all the power-ups.
Hey, puppet pal, clam.
I have to move the arrow to that position. That's really all I gotta do. And I can say like, oh, I can just grab the selected position. Transform, selected, power up, transform, equals null. If that's the case, then selected power transform equals type set transform. And then here, if selected transform null.
That green guy's intended.
Else. So when I initialize, I have to instantiate the arrow as well. And I'll need the actual reference to it. Gain object power up selection arrow. Power up selection arrow equals instantiate power up selection arrow prefab.
How many exhaust tubes is that in the back? Is that one, or is that a backpack?
Where is what a backpack?
The green robot guy.
Oh yeah, those are, I guess that's like exhaust things, but they're also green for some reason. I mean, I guess it could be a backpack and the exhaust stuff is underneath it. I don't know.
Yeah, because the smoke's underneath. That's where I got confused.
That could also be like where they store the bullets, which might be right above the rockets, which would probably melt the bullets. I don't know, man.
Hey, man, no one else is gonna.
I don't know, man. If you need answers, I will answer them, and I will make it up if I have to.
All right, cool. That's what I've been doing.
So negative 5, something like that. So now this power up selection arrow. That position, transform position equals that again. -2, -5, -5. Or I can just create the position here. Vector 2 selection arrow position equals this. Equals that. And then don't worry about else case and selection arrow position. And if it's not null, then selection arrow position is selected. Power up transform position minus selection arrow. Selection arrow position dot y minus equals 1. And that'll be what that is. And then I just gotta assign it, if I haven't yet. Arrow. Okay. I'm assuming it exists somewhere at -5, -5. There it is.
You're so wrong.
Alright, there it is. So I'll probably need to what I can probably do so I probably don't even care about the positioning, do I? I do, okay. Else, and I guess this will be local position. So first, selection arrow, selection arrow, power up selection arrow, transform set parent. It's going to be selected power transform. Selection arrow position equals, let's say move up to 2, no, I'll have to set it after, yeah, selection arrow position equals move up to 2, negative 0.2, oh sorry, 0, negative 0.2. I don't do that. And I don't do that. Otherwise, power up selection arrow dot transform set parent null. Does that move it back to the
question? It's
Alright, that's about right. Alright. I'm going to make the arrow a little smaller. 0.75. And I'm also going to go into the sprite. I think I already did that actually. Point, yeah. Yeah, that's much better. So maybe another thing I can do is then where is that folder? That's not the folder. Do I have that folder? Guess I can go here. Projects. Assets. Sprites. Can I just open this with Photoshop? Open with. Where's open with? There it is. Okay, so what I want to do is make like a line of sorts. Another thing I can do is just to make this a little bit more blocky.
You're lucky here, boy.
That damn line. So let's go here.
That dog of mine.
Where is he? Oh no.
Breach. I don't think the SGB website even has a link to itch.io.
It might. It might. I don't know how I want to do this. Does that look like it's about right? Doesn't have to be perfect. Although I could also.
You guys can look at them.
Whoops. Undo deselect. That's probably not how I want to do that. Okay, so I guess yes, deselect. So what I really want to do is just do one side. Like so. Cut that out. So look at that, right? Maybe a little bit more straight. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. What? Alright. And then I can just cut it in half. Edit, transform, flip, and then I can remove this other side, and then I can move this guy over. What the hell? Yeah. And then export that as the new arrow. Oh, didn't I want to add like some color? Maybe I can do something like this. this one, and I'll color it some darker color. Probably not black, probably less dark than this. Probably just darker than the gray. And then I can do a similar selection here of about the same amount. All right. Then I can save that. And maybe a drop shadow. Let me move the distance to like 2, 3, and something like that. And that's not bad. Now that's the new arrow. Now let's see what that looks like in the game. Probably terrible. Ah, it's alright. Pretty funny, actually. Nice. Okay. So that I like. Cross that off the list. Arrow indicator, message box, text sound. So what I'm going to do is open up Unity Hub, see if I have. Which one was it? Text Adventure, Ricochet. I'm going to steal a sound effect from that project.
Oh my gosh.
Hey man, you would do the same thing in my position.
That remains to be seen.
That's why I said would.
Chuck? Woodchuck? How much would Chuck if Chuck had the intersect?
How much would you? Answer me.
Who is number 2 working for?
Still waiting on the project to launch in Unity because Unity is the best at loading stuff. All right, here we go.
I wonder if electric beam cannons need rifling.
Electric beam cannons.
Electric beam cannons.
Unexpected node type. What the fuck does that mean?
Unexpected node.
Collab proxy. So collaborator's broken, but whatever. I just need audio resources. Bad data scroll chatter. I don't think this one's right. Oh, maybe it is. In-game loop.
In-game loop on the
Yeah.
third.
I think this one had, like the best flavor. Right?
What?
Like it had, um,
Oh yeah, it was unique. It had a style.
yeah, but everything was incorporated nicely. Like all the sound effects, all the art, the background music, it all meshed well
Mhm.
for that
It was a
specific
pretty
style.
complete adventure. It's probably the most complete adventure. Like you have to go to multiple places to get the info. Well, I think the biggest hurdle with this game was understanding what you could do.
Yeah, that was what got everybody. Everybody. Man, there were only a few
It's
sound
like
effects.
that. I don't know if you've seen that GIF of like the side by side of like the developer and the user, and it's like one of those round peg square hole kind of things.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so I'm gonna copy this. Oh, there's some good fonts here too, but I think I used those in there. Just copy this font. Can I even do that? Or do I have to do like show and explorer? And then open up my other project. Data scroll chatter. So I'm gonna keep it the same. Let's see here. SFX. Put that the menu. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's go folder explosions. Start organizing this. Explosion. There's explosion. Long explosion. Hits. And let's see. Punches count as hits. The roll kind of counts as a hit.
Hits count as punches.
The steps count as hit sounds. The hit counts as a hit sound.
And they don't stop coming.
Coin, collect, bullet, hit. Ship explode. Shoot dull. Shoot player. Oh, slash and tear are like hit sounds. Jump. Error. Okay. So let's say I have this data scroll chatter sound. Let's go to the message box. Mbox. So I'm gonna have a sound effect. Public audio clip.
Can you show me the yellow ship again, please?
Sound. This is, hold on. SFX text.
This ship ended up just becoming very phallic.
Text scroll. Sound effect. Sound effect text scroll. Okay. Let me see what you got over there. I mean, Not necessarily.
I mean, it's gonna be shooting.
Yeah. It doesn't have to have like a thing sticking out like that.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Oh, what?
So it's this one.
It should to me.
It's always on a stupid weird Z index. Oh, what happened to it? Oh, I put it inside the. Ah. Oops.
Yeah, it's not that far off, I guess. The tip is like. Okay, I don't know if that'll hurt or help. But
This is also like it's weird because I think of this as more of a top view.
okay, that still works.
Yeah. I don't know how you're picturing it.
Doesn't help. But,
I wouldn't say it's
okay.
phallic. I mean, guns are phallic, no?
Yeah,
They're long, pointy things that shoot.
Yeah. They fall asleep right after too. What the fuck?
It takes so much time to reload.
Yeah, it's like a fucking World War II musket.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's
Yeah, Civil
definitely
War.
Yeah, I was like, that's how they got Hitler. He was still reloading his musket.
Oh man. All the Allied had Viagra in their guns. Or whatever the equivalent is. So whenever I generate another character, state face sprite character text to play character timer. So I guess if state is text, all I'm doing is adding text. If text to play dot length is less than 1, state equals close. If state equals text, animate face. And I guess I'll also play the chatterbox sound. Okay, so if seffect xroll null, so I'll have my own. Oh no, I'll just go ahead and do this. If sound effect text scroll equals null, sound effect text scroll equals sound effect dot play, sfx text scroll, add 2.0 volume. That's easy enough. And then go back in here, go into message box, sfx text scroll. Let's find it. Data scroll chatter. Done. Go to level 1. And hopefully listen to it. So level. Let me go back to that level. See if there was anything else that got overridden. Nope. Level 1. So I should be able to hear it. Yeah. Nice. So it's actually pretty solid. I just gotta make it louder. I do miss a couple of beats here. not too bad. I'll increase the volume. Could be better, but I like it. All right. So that is message box text sound. Done. Pretty good, man. Between chapters story text. Alright, so I guess that's it for the stream at least. Yeah. Did a couple of little things here and there. Making progress.
Short stream.
It was an hour and a half. Alright then. Thanks for hanging out. Take care, everybody. And I will not be on tomorrow. I have prior arrangements. And yeah, be back probably Monday. Maybe Julio will stream. Everybody go follow him right now.
Not physically.
At Deadhead Studio. Or just Deadhead. I don't know what your Twitch handle is.
I think it's Deadhead Studio. Pretty sure it's Deadhead.
If you Google, it'll probably be the first result. It's extremely popular.
Yeah. Totally. There's an asterisk next to first.